Sports.
Perhaps it's not too early to mention the World Series record for strikeouts in a game, 17. Outfielders are deep. Running 1-1.
Welcome to New York. We have a great game tonight between the Colorado Rockies and the New York Mets. Hi, everybody. This is Ben Scully here with my partner Dave Campbell. Welcome to tonight's game.
Thanks. It's good to be here. The Mets have the advantage of playing in the most populated metropolis in the country.
I couldn't have said it better. Representatives of the 5 boroughs are here in force tonight, Dave. Here we go. Starting pitcher for the Mets, Mike Hampton. The 5'10 Hampton doesn't have overpowering stuff, but he has good command and great control.
Get your blast on.
Starting things off for the Rockies, Tom Goodwin. The windup and the pitch. Ball, 1-0. Here's the pitch.
Hot dogs. Get your hot dogs here. Hot dogs.
2 balls and no strikes. Routine fly ball hit to left center.
Out.
He got him. Batting second, Nefi Perez. Line drive into center field.
Wow, he tagged that pitch, Vin, and has a line drive for a hit.
Batting third, Larry Walker.
Strike.
No balls, 1 strike. Grounder hit up the middle. He fires to second. Safe at second.
The infielder didn't get the bounce that he wanted, and it's a hit.
Batting cleanup, Todd Helton. Pickoff throw to first. He's in there. Fires to first. Rising liner deep to left. Finds the fences. Scores. He One ball, no strikes. Two balls and no strikes. He delivers. Public enemy number one. He's behind 3 balls, no strikes. The pitcher looks, he delivers. Lined hard, deep down the right field line. He scores.
Vin, nice piece of hitting to knock in the run.
Batting 6, Jeffrey Hammonds. Grounded to the left. Ordonez fires to second. Safe at second. Alfonso whips it to the plate. He scores.
That ball had a weird bounce to it. It's good for a hit.
Batting 7, Mike Lansing. He deals. Hard liner into center field. Out. Hamilton puts it away.
If the center fielder wasn't as quick as he is, he would have struggled with that one.
Batting 8th, Brent Maine. The deuce. 1 ball and no strikes. Checks the runner and fires. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Champagne-colored sports car with no license plates and a crushed front hood is marked in the no parking
From the
zone.
stretch. Slider. 1 and 2. Lined hard to center. He guns it home.
Wow, he really laid into that one. Base hit.
Batting 9, Pedro Estacio.
Red hot. Get your red hot.
Strike. Curve. No balls, 1 strike. Tries for the pickoff. Safe at first. From the stretch.
Strike.
It's by him. No balls and 2 strikes.
And welcome to the Eastern Little League Stars in attendance for tonight's game.
Get your cotton candy here.
Strike.
He got him.
Then I think I felt the wind from that swing all the way up here.
3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error after half an inning. The Rockies 3, the Mets nothing. Batting first for the Mets, Ricky Henderson. Breaking ball. 1 ball and no strikes.
Strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Peanuts. Get your peanuts.
The offering. Slider. 2 balls, 1 strike. He delivers. Drifting left. Foul.
Strike.
Got him swinging.
The consolation is he went down swinging, Vin.
Batting second, Edgardo Alfonso. That's hit deep. It's off the wall. He rifles it to second. Got him. Batting third, Todd Zeal. Into the windup. Here's the pitch. Strike one. 0-1. Hooking left. Foul. Into the windup. Here's the pitch. Little ground ball.
He beat out that soft grounder for an infield hit.
Batting cleanup, Mike Piazza. The pitch. No balls and one strike. Curve. Strikes him out.
He wanted that pitch but couldn't get it.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors. After 1 inning, the Rockies 3, the Mets nothing. Now hitting, Tom Goodwin.
He'll try to keep the ball on the ground this time.
Hot dogs, get your hot dogs here, hot dogs.
No balls, 1 strike. The windup and the pitch. Changeup. No balls and 2 strikes. The windup and the pitch. He gets him guessing. Up next, Nefi Perez. Here's the pitch. 0-1.
The switch hitting Perez stole 13 bases in '99.
The offering. Ball. Count is even. Slur. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lined hard down the left field line.
That ball was hit too hard for any of the fielders to get to.
Hitting next, Larry Walker.
The winner of tonight's raffle is seated in Section H.
Line shot to the right fielder. He rifles it to second. He's safe at second.
What a shot. That was a hit from the second it left the bat.
2 on, 1 out. Now batting, Todd Helton. He delivers. Popped into left field. Out. Ordonez takes it himself. 2 on, 2 out. At the plate, Jeff Cirillo.
Get your cotton candy here.
Got to get it down and over. 1 ball and no strikes. The pitcher looks, he delivers. Change. Count is even.
Strike.
1 and 2.
Get your serve on.
He deals. Crushed deep. Bounced off the wall. Bell throws to second. 1 run scores. Out. 1 run, 3 hits. No errors. After 1.5 innings, the Mets are down by 4. Up next, Robin Ventura. Line shot. to right field. What an incredible catch.
He was fully extended on that dive. Somehow he was able to make the catch.
Now batting, Derek Bell. He delivers. Lined hard up the middle.
The pitcher's lucky that was only a single, Vin. He crushed it.
1 on, 1 out. Batting next, Darrell Hamilton. No balls and 1 strike.
Between Colorado and New York, Hamilton hit .315 overall last year.
Breaking ball. No balls and 2 strikes. Checks the runner and fires. Fly ball hit to the right fielder. Walker makes the catch.
He might have taken a wrong first step on that ball, but he recovered nicely.
1 on, 2 outs. Hitting next, Ray Ordonez. From the stretch. Line drive into shallow right.
That ball was hit too hard for any of the fielders to get to.
Up next, Mike Hampton. From the stretch.
Red hot. Get your red hot.
No balls, 1 strike. Cirillo barely makes the catch. No runs, 2 hits, no errors. After 2 innings, the Rockies are up by 4. Next up, Jeffrey Hammond. Into the windup, here's the pitch. Inside, 1-0.
Then in '99, Hammonds hit 17 homers and drove in 41 runs.
Into the windup, here's the pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hot dogs. Get your hot dogs here. Hot dogs.
1 and 2. He's out on strikes.
The least he could do is go down swinging, Ben.
Now hitting, Mike Lansing. He's 0 for 1.
Speeding in the parking lot.
Ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. The windup and the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's getting good velocity by pushing hard off the rubber.
Line shot hit deep into left field. He makes the play.
Ben, I'm not sure he saw the ball off the bat, but he made the play.
Now batting, Brent Main.
Hot dogs. Get your hot dogs here. Hot dogs.
No balls, 1 strike. The windup and the pitch. No balls, 2 strikes.
His delivery is all about his legs. They're his strength.
Pop fly lifted into right field. Alfonso takes it himself for the easy out. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 2.5 innings, Colorado 4, New York nothing. At the plate, Ricky Henderson. Hooking left. Foul. Strike.
It's always great to watch a pitcher in his groove like this.
0-2. Punched him out.
Vin, he's making these hitters look silly.
Up next, Edgardo Alfonso. Alfonso lined out in his last at-bat. Here's the pitch. Foul. The offering. Hard liner deep down the left field line. See you later. It's a one-run homer.
He really stayed on that pitch and drove it out of the park.
Up next, Todd Zeal. Zeal singled last time up. That's hit deep. Off the wall.
That was a sharp line drive that found its way through.
Up next, Mike Piazza.
Strike.
0-1. Quick throw to first. Está tranquilo. Smashed into right field. Out. Walker makes the catch.
The right fielder got into that ball and had no problem with it.
Hitting next, Robin Ventura. Changeup. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch. Line shot hit to right center. Finds the fences. Goodwin guns it to second. He's out. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. After 3 innings, the Rockies 4, the Mets 1.
Red Hot. Get your red hot.
Hitting next, Pedro Estacio.
Then he'd like to make up for striking out last time up.
He delivers.
Strike.
Public enemy number 1. No balls and 1 strike. Ball. Count is even. Into the windup. Here's the pitch.
Strike.
In there for a strike. He's ahead 1 ball and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here's the pitch.
Strike.
Strike 3 on a beauty.
He threw the right pitch with 2 strikes.
Now hitting Tom Goodwin. The windup and the pitch. Grounded to the hole.
Out.
Out.
Attention fans.
He took advantage of having a big first baseman's glove on that one.
At the plate, Nefi Perez.
Then he was really focused last time. He wrapped a single.
Strike.
Cut fastball. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the pitch.
Strike.
0-2.
Get your cotton candy here.
Fly ball deep down the left field line.
Out.
He makes the catch. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 3.5 innings, Colorado 4, New York 1. Up next, Derek Bell. Here's the pitch. Lined left. Foul. The offering.
Special thanks to 1917
Ball. 1-1.
Tonight's sports bottle giveaway.
2 balls and 1 strike. Changeup. Count is even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. He delivers. He fooled him.
He froze him with that pitch, Vin.
Up next, Darrell Hamilton. Hamilton is 0 for 1. Deep fly ball into right field. Snow cone.
He was fully extended on that dive. Somehow he was able to make the catch.
Now hitting Ray Ordonez. Ordonez singled last time up. Swing and a miss. No balls, 1 strike.
In '99, Ordonez was part of what some consider the best infield in baseball history.
Into the windup. Here's the pitch. Little grounder along the chalk. Cirillo puts it over to first. They got him. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 4 innings, Colorado 4, New York 1. Up next, Larry Walker. Walker is 2 for 2.
Congratulations.
Hard line shot to the center fielder.
Wow, he tagged that pitch, Vin, and has a line drive for a hit.
Up next, Todd Helton.
Peanuts, get your peanuts.
He delivers. Missed away. 1-0. Hard liner deep into left field. Routine out.
Without that great jump he got, I'm not sure he would have had it.
Hitting next, Jeff Cirillo.
Peanuts, get your peanuts.
Ball. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitcher looks, he delivers. Fouled away. The Mets are going to the bullpen. Fly ball crushed into the left field corner. Henderson puts it away.
For this left fielder, that ball was a can of corn.
Up next, Jeffrey Hammonds. Hammonds is 1 for 2.
Hot dogs, get your hot dogs here. Hot dogs.
Hard line shot deep to right. He just catches up to it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 4.5 innings, the Rockies are up by 3. Now batting, Dennis Cook.
Attention fans. Baseball.
Into the windup. Here's the pitch.
Sony facility.
No balls, 1 strike.
Get your sushi here.
The windup and the pitch. Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The windup and the pitch. Low and inside. 2-2. Hit well to left field.
He's aboard after hitting a flare to the outfield.
Hitting next, Ricky Henderson. He deals. Line shot down the left field line.
Wow, Vin, he hit that one on the screws for a single.
2 on, no out. At the plate, Edgardo Alfonso. He's 2 for 2. Checks the runner and fires. Public enemy number 1. 0-1.
The American High School All-Stars to tonight's game.
Hammonds makes the catch.
There's no question he was in foul territory to make the catch.
Up to bat, Todd Zeal. Zeal is 2 for 2. Fastball, 0-1.
Zeal hit .293 last year for the Rangers.
Fires to second. He's safe at second. No balls, 2 strikes. From the stretch. Change up. He's ahead. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Quick throw to first. He's safe at first. Pick-off throw to first. He's safe at first. Ground ball to the right. Helton whips it over to third. Out at third. Cirillo rivals it to first. Safe. Up to bat, Mike Piazza. Piazza is 0 for 2.
Attention fans.
Grounded to the right.
Your local Little League Baseball Association with your generous contributions.
That ball was hit so soft the runner had time to beat it out.
Next up, Robin Ventura. From the stretch. Hard liner into center field. 1 run scores.
He did a great job of picking up the runner.
3 on, 2 outs. Up next, Derek Bell. The pitch. Fly ball hit to center. Goodwin makes the catch. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. After 5 innings, the Rockies 4, the Mets 2. Up next, Mike Lansing.
Hot dogs, get your hot dogs here. Hot dogs.
Strike 1, no balls and 1 strike. Spinner, no balls, 2 strikes. He strikes him out. At the plate, Brent Maine.
Hot dogs, get your hot dogs here. Hot dogs.
Here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Changeup, 0-2. The offering. Fly ball hit to the right fielder. Routine play.
He might have taken a wrong first step on that ball, but he recovered nicely.
Up next, Pedro Estacio. High and inside. 1 ball, no strikes. He delivers. Change up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Into the windup. Here's the pitch. Change. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here's the pitch.
Hot dogs, get your hot dogs here. Hot dogs.
Cut fastball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The windup and the pitch. Line drive back to the mound.
The harder a ball is hit, the more likely it is to get through.
1 on, 2 outs. Batting next, Tom Goodwin.
He hit the ball on the ground last time and was retired.
He delivers. Slider, 0-1.
Peanuts, get your peanuts.
The pitcher looks, he delivers. In there for a strike.
Vin, most of his pitches have been in the strike zone today.
No balls, 2 strikes.
At the least, he's making that runner work to get back.
Safe. He deals. He gets him swinging.
The hitter looks stunned he struck out on that pitch.
No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 5.5 innings, Colorado 4, New York 2.
Peanuts, get your peanuts.
Now batting, Darrell Hamilton. He's 0 for 2. Balls, 1 strike. Deep fly ball into right field. He makes the catch.
That ball had some backspin on it, but the right fielder read it well.
Hitting next, Ray Ordonez.
Vin, he's looking for the multi-hit game right here.
Here's the pitch. Cutter, 0-1.
Nachos here, nachos, nachos.
The offering. Ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. He delivers. Cut fastball, 2-1.
He's getting good velocity by pushing hard off the rubber.
Into the windup, here's the pitch. Pitch by him. Count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Into the windup, here's the pitch.
Strike 3.
He got him.
Wow, he got him fishing on that one.
Up next, Dennis Cook. He's 1 for 1.
Strike.
Cutter, no balls and 1 strike. The windup and the pitch. Grounder. Lansing guns it to first. Got him. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 6 innings, the Mets are down by 2. Now batting, Nefi Perez. He's out.
He hustled over to foul territory to get that ball.
Up next, Larry Walker.
The pitchers are really going to have to focus to get him out.
The windup and the pitch. Deep fly ball into left field. Easy out.
The left fielder got under that ball in plenty of time.
At the plate, Todd Helton. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. High fly ball deep to center. He makes the catch. No runs, no hits, 1 error. After 6.5 innings, the Rockies 4, the Mets 2. Up to bat, Ricky Henderson. Henderson is 1 for 3. The offering. 0-1.
His delivery is all about his legs. They're his strength. Henderson is now 41 years old.
Nachos here. Nachos. Nachos.
He delivers. Routine play.
That ball would have probably dropped foul if he had missed it.
At the plate, Edgardo Alfonso. Alfonso is 2 for 3.
Strike.
No balls, 1 strike. Into the windup. Here's the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Into the windup. Here's the pitch. Line shot hit deep into center field. Routine play.
The center fielder had to hustle to get under that ball, Vin.
The tying run is on deck. Up next, Todd Zeal.
Get your cotton candy here. Strike.
Swing and a miss. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the pitch.
Strike.
Strike 2.
He's finding the zone right now, Vin.
No balls, 2 strikes. The windup and the pitch. Ground ball to the hole.
Out.
He got him. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 7 innings, the Mets are down by 2. Up next, Jeff Cirillo.
He'll try to keep the ball on the ground this time.
Strike. No balls, 1 strike.
Strike.
No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Crushed down the right field line.
Attention season ticket holders.
He makes the catch.
It took a nice jump for him to get to that ball.
Now hitting Jeffrey Hammond. He's 1 for 3. Foul.
Get your blast on.
That could be. Way out and gone. A solo blast.
Vin, he crushed that ball. Solo home run.
Attention fans. Tonight's
Up
game
next,
is being
Mike
brought to you
Lansing.
by
Lansing was caught looking in his last
your
at-bat.
#1 supplier of software.
The offering, way outside. 1 ball, no strikes.
Peanuts. Get your peanuts.
He delivers.
Strike.
Change up. 1 ball and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here's the pitch. Deep fly ball into left field.
Out.
Routine play.
That wasn't a routine out, Vin. The left fielder made a nice play.
Hitting next, Brent Maine.
Nachos here. Nachos. Nachos.
Into the windup. Here's the pitch. Hit well to center field.
Out.
He makes the catch. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. After 7.5 innings, Colorado 5, New York 2. Up next, Mike Piazza.
Strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Red hot. Get your red hot.
Ground ball to first base. He rifles it to first. He's out.
It was amazing he even got to the ball, Vin, but to make the throw off balance like that, unbelievable.
Now hitting Robin Ventura. Ventura hit a run-scoring single last time up. Hit deep. Way out and gone. A solo blast.
He really stayed on that pitch and drove it out of the park.
Now hitting Derek Bell.
Sometimes he looks good at the plate, but other times he appears lost.
The Rockies are going to the bullpen. Inside off the plate, 1-0.
Peanuts, get your peanuts.
No problem.
That ball would have probably dropped foul if he had missed
The
it.
tying run is on deck. Next up, Darrell Hamilton.
Get your sushi here.
The windup and the pitch. High pop-up. Lansing takes it himself for the easy out. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. After 8 innings, the Rockies are up by 2. Up next, Billy Taylor.
Strike!
Bottom falls out, 0-1.
Peanuts, get your peanuts.
The windup and the pitch.
Strike!
Changeup, 0-2.
Strike!
He fans him.
Vin, he's making these hitters look silly.
Batting next, Tom Goodwin.
Red hot. Get your red hot.
Strike!
Fastball. No balls and 1 strike.
Goodwin stole 39 bases last year, 3rd best in the American League.
Here's the pitch. Ball. Count is even. Ground ball. Out.
I can't believe he made that play. That's unbelievable.
Batting next, Nefi Perez.
Get your blast on.
At the shoelaces. 1 ball and no strikes. High pop fly. He got him. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 8.5 innings, the Mets are down by 2. Up next, Ray Ordonez.
Official team memorabilia is on sale throughout the game to the Baseball History Pavilion on levels 5 and 6.
Line back to the mound. Pinch hitting, Charlie Hayes.
Strike!
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Hayes hit for a .205 average and had 6 homers last year.
Checks the runner and fires. Fly ball, smash deep to right. Routine out.
Peanuts, get your peanuts.
The right fielder has been improving on every part of his game.
Hitting next, Ricky Henderson.
Attention fans, those people running onto the field will be
From the
ejected
stretch.
and prosecuted.
1 ball, no strikes. From the stretch. Smashed into the left field corner. Home run. A two-run shot.
That's 2 runs in a hurry.
The winning run is coming to the plate. Hitting next, Edgardo Alfonso. The offering. 1-0. He delivers. 1 ball and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here's the pitch. 1-2. Into the windup. Here's the pitch. Drifting left. Foul. The windup and the pitch. Pop fly lifted into center field. Out. Lansing takes it himself. The winning run is at the plate. Up next, Todd Zeal.
Strike.
0-1. The windup and the pitch. Pull the string. Count is even.
Strike.
1 ball and 2 strikes. Circle change. 2-2.
Get your sushi here.
Strike. Got him swinging.
Wow, what a pitch, Vin. That strikeout was huge.
Play ball.
2 runs, 2 hits, no errors. After 9 innings, it's all tied up. Now hitting, Larry Walker.
This guy has been hitting the ball well this whole game.
Get your serve on. Strike.
Strike 1. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. The offering. Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Strike.
In there for a strike. Count is even. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Get your cotton candy here.
He delivers.
Strike.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Next up, Todd Helton.
On set throughout the game of the Baseball History Pavilion on levels 5 and 6.
Into the windup. Here's the pitch.
Strike.
Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike.
Helton played some quarterback in college at Tennessee.
Into the windup. Here's the pitch. Ground ball up the middle.
Red hot. Get your red hot.
That ball was hit so soft the runner had time to beat it out.
1 on, 1 out. Hitting next, Jeff Cirillo. The pitch. Foul. He delivers.
Attention fans. Tonight's game
Outside.
is being
1 ball and 1
broadcast
strike.
live by All Sports Network.
Hot dogs. Get your hot dogs here. Hot dogs.
The pitcher looks, he delivers. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away. He deals. He's out on strikes.
Then he's making these hitters look silly.
Next up, Jeffrey Hammond.
Attention in the ballpark. Permanent seat licenses are now on sale at the ticket office. PSL guarantees your seat for the next 10 seasons.
Strike.
No balls and one strike. Checks the runner and fires.
Strike.
Fastball. No balls, two strikes.
Hot dogs. Get your hot dogs here. Hot dogs.
From the stretch, slider. He's ahead. One ball, two strikes. From the stretch.
Strike.
Swing and a miss. Strike three. No runs, one hit, no errors after 9.5 innings. Colorado, 5. New York, 5. Now hitting Mike Piazza. He grounded out last time up.
Nacho's here. Nacho.
The windup and the pitch. Fly ball smashed deep to center. He makes the catch.
The center fielder had to hustle to get under that ball then.
Up next, Robin Ventura. The windup and the pitch. Fly ball crushed into right field. Walker makes the catch.
The right fielder has been improving on every part of his game.
Now batting, Derek Bell.
And be with us at every game.
Strike.
Strike one. No balls, one strike.
Bell stole 18 bases for the Astros last year.
Strike.
Slider. No balls and two strikes. Here's the pitch.
Strike.
He strikes him out.
The hitter looked stunned he struck out on that pitch.
No runs, no hits, no errors after 10 innings. The Rockies, 5. The Mets, 5. At the plate, Mike Lansing. Lansing flied out last time up.
Red hot. Get your red hot. Strike.
In there for a strike. No balls, one strike.
Safety of the players and fans. Please refrain from throwing objects onto the field. Thank you.
Strike.
No balls and two strikes.
Hot dogs. Get your hot dogs here. Hot dogs.
Ball.
Inside at the ankle. One ball, two strikes. Low liner up the middle.
That ball was hit too hard for any of the fielders to get to.
Now batting, Brent Maine.
Get your blast on. Strike.
Strike one, 0-1. The pitch.
Ball.
Ball. One ball, one strike. One and two. He delivers.
Strike.
He punched him out.
He challenged the hitter and took him down, Ben.
Pinch hitting, Scott Service.
Get your cotton candy here. Strike.
Slider, 0-1.
Strike.
Swing and a miss. No balls, two strikes.
Congratulations to Greg Batalico, this year's National
The
High
pitcher
School
looks, he
Baseball Player
delivers.
of the Year.
Got him swinging.
He punched him out at the opportune time.
At the plate, Tom Goodwin.
He was really trying to pick him off there.
He's in there. He deals. 0-1.
Get your cotton candy here.
Checks the runner and fires. Splitter. 0-2. Ball. He's ahead, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hard slider. Count is even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Deep fly ball into left field. He puts it away. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 10.5 innings, it's all tied up. Hitting next, Darrell Hamilton.
Peanuts, get your peanuts.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Hit high into center field. No problem.
Be sure to pick up tonight's official.
The center fielder had to hustle to get under that ball, Vin.
Now batting, Ray Ordonez. No balls, 1 strike. The offering. Missed away. 1-1.
Peanuts, get your peanuts.
Slurve. 2-1. Fastball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line shot to the center fielder. Pinch hitting, Ryan McGuire. Rising liner deep to right. Bounced and hit off the wall.
He hit that one right on the screws for a single.
2 on, 1 out. Up next, Ricky Henderson. He hit a home run in his last at-bat. Quick throw to first. He's safe at first.
Appearance of Bobby Johnson. Report to the lost inbound.
From the stretch.
Your child is looking-
Lined hard, deep down the left field line. Hammonds makes the catch.
He judged that ball pretty well.
2 on, 2 out. At the plate, Edgardo Alfonso. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Foul. Cirillo rifles it to first. Low. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Get your serve, man.
Deep down the right field line. Walker puts it away.
Play ball.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors. After 11 innings, Colorado 5, New York 5. At the plate, Nefi Perez. Fly ball hit hard down the left field line.
Out.
Routine play. Next up, Larry Walker. He delivers. Strike. No balls and 1 strike. That's hit deep. Round tripper. A 1-run blast.
He really stayed on that pitch and drove it out of the park.
Now batting, Todd Helton. Into the windup. Here's the pitch.
Strike.
No balls, 1 strike. Into the windup. Here's the pitch. Ground ball hit up the middle.
Hot dogs. Hey. Get your hot dogs here. Hot dogs.
He's safe at first.
That was a tricky grounder and made for a tough play.
The runner at first. At the plate, Jeff Cirillo. Cirillo was caught looking in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Foul.
Get your cotton candy here.
It's way back. Bounces to the fence. Alfonso rifles it to third. Out at third. Up next, Jeffrey Hammond.
Vinny's already helped his team with a couple of hits.
Strike.
0-1.
Strike stream.
The pitch.
Strike.
0-2.
Attention fans. A champagne-colored sports car with no license plates and a crushed front hood is marked in
Fly ball hit to the right fielder.
Out.
Bell dropped it. No, wait, he's got it. Nice catch. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. After 11 and a half innings, Colorado 6, New York 5. Now hitting Todd Zeal. The windup and the pitch. 1-0.
Attention fans. Next year's season tickets are now on sale.
Strike.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hooking left. Foul. The windup and the pitch. Ball 2. Count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Strike.
Got him guessing.
The bat's on the shoulder, the K's on the board, Vin.
Batting next, Mike Piazza.
He'll try to keep the ball on the ground this time.
Lined left. Foul.
Strike.
0-2. The offering could be. It bounced off the wall.
He took that one off the wall and is in there for a double, Ben.
Hitting next, Robin Ventura. He delivers.
Strike.
No balls and one strike.
Nachos here. Nachos. Nachos.
Line drive sends deep into left center field. It's off the wall. The tying run scores.
Picking up runners like that is so important for a hitter.
1 on, 1 out. Up next, Derek Bell. The pitcher looks, he delivers.
Strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Peanuts. Get your peanuts.
Line drive to shallow center. Goodwin rifles it to first. Safe.
The pitcher's lucky that was only a single, Vin. He crushed it.
2 on, 1 out. Up next, Darrell Hamilton.
He'll try to keep the ball on the ground this time.
Get your cotton candy here.
He deals. Hard liner deep into right field. It's off the wall. 1 run scores. The New York Mets get the victory. The final score, the Mets 7, the Rockies 6. Thanks for joining Dave Campbell and me, Vin Scully, for a great night of baseball. Until next time, adios.
Right, Steve. Get your serve, huh? Right, Steve.
Attention fans.